Hi, good evening. It is Monday, the 26th of August, um, and we are just getting to the end of the day. And I just want to quickly record this video to see how our trades turned out from yesterday night and when the markets opened for Forex trading. And so what we have on the chart here is a display of the opportunities we had, so the gap signals we had when the markets opened yesterday night. And I'm just going to briefly go through a couple of brokers, but I'll get a detail on this first broker, which is the Hot Forex broker, but I'll show you about 3 or 4 more brokers quickly on the signals we had on those servers. Okay, so the first one here is the USD card. Was a gap up situation, and which means we needed to sell, and that's why it's actually red here. So gap up, we got the signal to sell, so price would have opened around there, and initially price went up about 27 pips, but our stop loss would have been something like 4 times the gap size, so it would have been somewhere around here. So the hard stop loss would have been somewhere up here, but I also have a hidden stop loss, which will probably be it's based on structure, so probably be around this level here, and it will only trigger when price closes above that level, but price has not closed, by the way, and never really got to that level. So we initially at the beginning of the day had price go up, but we can see right now that that trade would have delivered some nice profit to us. So currently price is about 22 pips, but if you also add the spread at the beginning of the day, so maybe we would have been around 15 pips in profit, but that is some cool profit out there. So the next one is USD JPY, which is this here. So between in the JPY pairs we had a wide gap. So in this case it was 38 pips for USD JPY, Euro JPY 32 pips, GBP JPY 72 pips, and AUD JPY 48.5 pips. So that was some massive pips. But we can see the price, yes, also in this case initially went down but never closed below where we would have been worried about, and then price just shot up and delivered some nice profit. So the gap, which is this bit here, let me draw it. So the gap really was this bit here, and so we can see that we completely closed the gap today. So that was a nice trade as well. Euro JPY, similar. Again, price went down initially but completely closed the gap. GBP JPY, boom, similar as well. This was 72 pips, 72.3 pips, and it still pushed to the upside. Very nicely done. Nicely done. AUD JPY, again, similar arrangement. Price pushed down, but right now is sitting on a nice profit as well. So we've had a very good day. Euro AUD, right, so similar as well. So you can see here our stop loss would have been some 60 pip gap, by the way. Stop loss, real stop loss would have been somewhere above 5 times the gap, and then my hidden stop loss would have been structure level, so around there or there really. But we had price pierce the level, but I didn't really close, did not close above that level, but then shut down and completely closed the gap and even gave more. So even if the spread was a bit wide on this, at the start of the day we still have over 140 pips to completely clear that gap. The stop loss would have trailed to follow that, and just closed us out in some nice profit. GBP AUD, the same thing, just 15 pip gap, and we can see boom to the downside, completely giving us some nice profit. Pushed up initially, pushed up probably maybe around 130 pips, so people would have been panicking, but price completely slaughtered the gap. And Euro NZD, Again, something similar. Price just went down and completely closed the gap. And Euro card, the last one there, boom, same thing. So we were smiling today. GBP CHF, let me see what happened with that one eventually. Yeah, you can see price went down slightly, but then pushed back to the upside and completely closed the gap, giving us some nice profit as well. So today was completely profitable on the Hot Forex broker. So nice day. I'm really pleased with that. Okay, so let's look at another broker. If we go to FXCM, we will notice that FXCM, you can see that the gap opened there. So we had a gap down, which means that we were expecting price to move to the upside. But you can see that one trade is still open on FXCM. So price moved to the downside. It hasn't yet broken the structure that we needed to break, so we're still safe on this. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. If price reverses and moves to the upside, then we can close out in profit. But if price then moves to the downside, then we will probably close out in a loss. But we had a couple of FXCM trades that all turned out to be profitable. It doesn't show here a day after, because with the FXCM the server time is GMT, so after 1 bar it completely clears it. But I'll pull up what it was at night when we had it. Okay, so I sent this to the team yesterday night. So that was FXCM gap opportunities. That was yesterday by 22:08. I sent this out. So there was GBP USD, AUD USD, US. So we've seen AUD USD from Hot Forex, USD CHF, USD JPY. So we've seen all the JPYs. We've seen Euro AUD, we've seen Euro NZD, then GBP NZD, GBP CAD, GBP CHF, GBP. Yeah, I repeated the GBP CAD there. So the only ones we've not seen is GBP USD, USD CHF, GBP NZD, and GBP CAD. So we've not seen those 3 or 4. So I'll just quickly go through those on the chart. So we've looked at GBP USD right now, and we can see that we're still in a negative, but the rest were just profitable. So we've already seen the USD JPYs. No need to go through them again. So let's go to USD CHF and GBP NZD. USD CHF and GBP NZD. So let's go to USD CHF. USD CHF, we can see clearly that we have completely closed the gap, and nicely done. So that was a gap down, buy, boom, we're fine. So GBP NZD, boom as well. So it was a gap up, gap down, so we needed to close the gap, and we can see yesterday, just yesterday, we completely closed the gap. So it went more than 123 pips yesterday, Sunday night before today. And so that's when we took our profit from Sunday night, and that was a nice profit as well. GBP and ZD. Then GBP CAD, something similar to GBP and ZD, and so we took the profit yesterday. So that moved just over 39 pips. So we took the profit on those two before today, and what price did today just went down on the FXCM broker. Owanda is similar to Hot Forex. So we have seen GBP USD from FXCM. We've seen what that is. It's still open right now. Then the USD JPY. Oh, you can see we're still open on the USD JPY. So we opened a buy down here. So we opened a buy down here, and we're still riding that right now. So price is 110 pips in profit. So nicely done on Owanda. Oh, this might be another opportunity, not gap. Yeah, no, this is another opportunity from a couple of days ago on this. But yeah, it's giving us some nice profits. So which ones have we not seen? We have seen all these currency pairs. We've not seen a Euro GBP. Euro GBP. We can see what's happened to Euro GBP. It actually came down and completely closed that gap. Can you see that? It was a gap up, so we needed price to go down. And the low of this candle is what? If you see, the low of this candle is 0.90619. 0.90619. So that's it around here. So it completely closed that gap just by the pip. Closed the entire gap. That's nicely done, as it were. So we've seen the rest already on other brokers, and we cleared the profits in those. So I love it. Nicely done. Our parry similar again to Hot Forex and FXCM. So we've seen everything here that they came out in profit. GBP card. So nothing to look at there. Nothing new there. And the final one I want to look at is the Insta Forex. So Insta Forex had only two. Now the question will be why. I'll share that just in a minute, but you can see GBP NZD completely closed the gap, so we're nicely done on that one. And GBP JPY, that as well is, oh no, the GBP JPY I need. So GBP JPY, that is also nicely done. So why don't we have GBP USD as an opportunity here? You can see the gap. So that was yesterday, Friday night candle, 23rd, and that was the open today. So that closed there, and with this broker, the price opened just here. So just 2 pips, nothing there. So that's why we don't have the opportunity. So there can be these subtle differences from one broker or one server to the other, broker server to the other. So it's not the gap system. The gap system is, am I up to 15 pips? If I'm up to 15 pips gap, then there's an opportunity. If there's not up to 15 pips gap, then there is no opportunity. So it's not the system, as it were, but what the broker is presenting in price, as it were. The JPYs. So USD JPY. Yeah, this one came out as how many pips actually? So 4.5 pips. So not enough to take a trade. So I need to take a trade only at 15 pips. And that's rightly done as well. Not enough. Same as here, not enough. So it has to be 15 pips at least to take trades for me. So that's Insta Forex. So we had only 2 opportunities, sorry. But that is what it is. And I think that's it really. XM Global is like the ones we've just seen, which is we've got GBP USD, AUD USD, the JPYs, and we've seen all this. So we can see that there are quite similarities on most of the brokers, apart from Insta Forex, which is way off, way different from the rest. But it is what it is. We've had a very good day. I closed about 3% in profit today. My aim is 2% a month. So this week has delivered 3% profit. So August is ending nicely on the last week. I've not had a very good month all through, but this last week has been awesome. Okay, so that's it for today. If you have any questions, you know how to get through to us. It is admin@5talentstrader.com. Reach out to us anytime, and I'll be happy to come back to you. All right, until next time, you stay disciplined, stay committed, and just go make some success. All right, see you soon. Cheers.